What's up, guys? If you're looking to build big arms, I've got a phenomenal workout for you. The great thing about this biceps triceps workout is that it's simple, quick, and effective. There are only 3 exercises involved in this sequence. If you follow me on IG, you know that a few days ago I put up a story and it was at the end of this biceps workout. My arms were absolutely swollen, pumped, probably the best pump that I've had in years. So I want to share this workout with you, and I want to show you exactly what I did leading up to this 3 exercise sequence. Now, I have made a slight change in my supplementation. Normally, if I'm tired, I will use pre-workout, and I use bulk pre-workout by Transparent Labs. However, as of late, the last 3 to 4 weeks, I have been using BCAAs with glutamine. This is exactly what I use. For some reason, it is giving me an unusual pump. My arms feel swollen, my muscles feel tight, and I have a better connection while I'm contracting during each exercise that I do. So I took my BCAAs and glutamine about 30 minutes before my workout. I drank it slowly, and then I continued to sip it throughout my workout. Now, you all know that I use Transparent Labs products, so if you need any of their products, I've got them linked in the description. Now, I want to tell you what I did exercise-wise leading up to this 3 exercise sequence. I started my workout with pull-ups. I used a parallel grip and a chin grip. I did sets of 10 until I got to 100. So my arms were already pumped, and then this 3 exercise sequence was the icing on the cake. I just wanted to change things up, give my muscles a chance to experience something a little bit different. Now, for this exercise sequence, you will need a cable station, doesn't matter what type of cable station you use, and a set of dumbbells. The first exercise is the cable curl, and for this one, you're gonna need a W bar. You don't have to use a W bar, it's easier on the wrists. It is what I chose to use for this workout. The key to the first exercise is form and volume. We're gonna keep the volume high. We're gonna do 20 repetitions. The elbows are gonna be positioned forward, the arms bridged against the body, and I'm gonna maintain that position the entire exercise to make sure that I increase tension. We start with the chest high, and there's a big squeeze, and I'm gonna make sure at the top, peak contraction, that I've got my biceps actually contracted, rather than bringing it up and then having my biceps completely relax. So you have to find the point of greatest contraction, and that's where you'll finish the exercise. And for me, you can see it's right here. The muscle is fully contracted. We're gonna fully extend the arms. I can slightly flex my triceps if I wanna get more range of motion. Otherwise, keep a slight bend in the elbow. You wanna make sure that you choose a weight that you can handle for 20 repetitions, but by the end of the 20 repetitions, it should be a struggle. So the last few reps should be absolutely intense. The muscle contraction should be high. You're thinking about peaking the biceps, making the biceps jump out. So once you get done with the 20th rep, you'll move on to exercise number 2, the hammer curl. Now, my dumbbells are at the opposite side of the gym, so it took me about 15-20 seconds to walk down to my dumbbell rack. I'm gonna grab 25s, so your biceps should be fatigued enough that a lighter weight should be very effective. For this hammer curl, we want the dumbbells positioned on the thighs so they are forward of your midline. You can see that my arms are fully extended, triceps are locked in place, arms are bridged against my body. So my triceps are touching my lats and my lats are touching my triceps. Once we've got our position established, we are going to, with both arms, squeeze extra tight. The mistake most people make with a hammer curl and any other curl is that they lose contraction at the top. So I'm making sure when I get to the top, I've got full contraction. When I come down to the bottom, having the dumbbells forward is going to eliminate the possibility of excess momentum. It may not eliminate it completely, but it certainly will minimize it. So we're gonna curl here with double biceps, double hammer curls, until we can't go anymore. So for me, it happens at about 10 to 12 repetitions, and that's when my biceps start to give out. Now, once I get to that 10th repetition, I'm gonna start to alternate. So I'm gonna give one arm a little chance to rest, still working on the biggest part of the contraction, and I'm gonna try to get 5 reps on each side, alternating the biceps curl. If you want to get the most out of it, you've got to make sure that you contract extra hard. So you've got 10 double hammer curls, and then you have 10 alternating hammer curls. Once you get done with the hammer curls, you want to move as quickly as possible back to your cable station. So you can keep your dumbbells at your cable station if you're in a crowded gym. It just saves space and it saves time. Final exercise in this sequence is the reverse triceps extension. So we're going to grab our single cable arm. We're going to choose a weight that we can handle about 15 reps, and we're going to keep our arm bridged against our body like I showed you with the biceps curl, and we're going to extend that weight down nice and tight. So we've got triceps contraction. So by the 15th repetition, you should be absolutely gassed. Your goal, your job is to get the most contraction out of every single rep that you do, every single exercise that you do. The key with this, and here's the twist, once you finish your 15 repetitions on this side, you're going to switch right to the other side. You're going to get your 15 repetitions on the other side as well. Then instead of going right back to the biceps curl, you're going to go right back to the opposite arm, knock out another 15 repetitions on the right arm, go right back, knock out another 15 repetitions on the left arm. Obviously, there are many ways to do triceps extensions. This is just one variation that I used with this three-part sequence. If you get this entire sequence right, your arms should be absolutely blown up. They should look big in a shirt. Triceps should look big. Biceps should look big. Arms should look big as a whole. So when training arms to look big or to have more size, you obviously want to make sure that you train biceps and triceps. Training biceps alone, you'll get very big biceps. Training triceps alone, you may have very big triceps. Combine the two of them if you want an overall aesthetic, bigger look in your arms. I typically like to run a circuit like that 3 to 5 times, and it all depends on the intensity of every exercise and every rep. So if the intensity level is extremely high, you may only need to do 3 rounds. If you are sub-maximal, you probably can get to 4 and 5 rounds. It all depends on your current fitness level and what your goals are long term. Now keep in mind, you may not get the same number of repetitions the last set that you got the first set. So if you got 20 on the cable curl during the first set, you may get to set number 4 or round number 4 and find that you can only do 12 or 15 or 16, whatever it is. Try to make the most out of the exercise, get the most amount of reps that you can. Same goes for the hammer curl and same goes for the reverse grip triceps extensions. I like to keep my weight the same throughout the entire sequence. That way I know exactly where I am. I know exactly what I have to look forward to. So during this sequence, no need to change the weights. Keep them the same. See how many rounds you can get. See how much you can challenge yourself. If you get it all right, you should have the pump of a lifetime. I really want you to try this sequence, test it out. It was a phenomenal sequence for me, and I'm sure it will be a phenomenal sequence for you. This one is for everyone, so there is no excuses with this. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did and you learned something, please subscribe to my channel and go out there and blow those arms up.